Hello and welcome Slashers, Knifecrypt here, and welcome back to my channel. Now for today's video, I will be talking about the Chucky TV series. So with that said, let's get into this video. I want to first give a shout out to 3C Films because what I'm going to be talking about is from his video. So I got to give credit where credit is due. Check out his video. I'll leave a link down in the description below. It's worth checking out. What I have to talk about is some pretty interesting stuff, so I can't just not talk about it. So with that said, let's get into this video. Let's first talk about the main character, the person that will be leading on this story for the Chucky TV series. The main character will be a young boy between the ages of 11 and 13. The young boy is an artist and purchases Chucky at a yard sale, having the intentions to use the good guy doll for an art project. I guess these are like details from the pilots of the Chucky TV series, something like that. I think some of this information is actually from the script. I'm not exactly sure, but just make sure to take this all with a grain of salt. But the main character, the boy, according to sources, will be gay, which I do not have a problem with that at all. I think that's totally fine. All that I care about is a great story with great kills, so as long as I get that, I'm happy. And apparently, the boy will take Chucky to school once he starts to notice things that the doll is doing that seems a bit weird to him. Maybe just overall paranormal stuff going on in his house ever since the doll shows up. He takes the doll with him to pretty much keep an eye on him. This will also put Chucky in contact with a bunch of other middle schoolers, giving off a Stranger Things vibe. But I think for the school scene, I'd really like something reminiscent of the Child's Play 2 Miss Kettlewell scene. Some kind of reference, just a throwback, so that we could just reminisce. But nonetheless, so far, I'm actually pretty excited. I like some of these details. But to move on, let's talk about an article bit from Slash Films. This comes from one of the people involved in the TV series, and he had to say, one part of the first two Child's Play movies was that protagonist Andy Barkley was a young boy, and Tosca confirmed that the Chucky series would return to the idea of Chucky going after children. That's a potent theme. Kids are always begging their parents to believe things that don't sound true. Parents exhausted by work and the responsibility of raising children may dismiss things that don't impact the here and now. Give kids a real unbelievable problem like a doll possessed by a serial killer, and they're totally screwed. Not to mention there's another bit I have to talk about, and this one's a little shorter, but let's read it. What if those kids share their tales on social media in a world that has heard kids blame murders on a Chucky doll before? There's a lot to mine there. I will say this, I think that's probably one of the most exciting things I've heard. That's a good idea. Like maybe in this, series there's like more than, the dolls that were in cult. There's even more than that. There's like 50s of hundreds of Chucky dolls that exist, and there's stories about them online. I think what they should do is they should throw in some people that are being so fake about it. Like 3AM challengers. Like people who make 3AM challenge videos and they're all about like good guy dolls and stuff and Chucky. So I think they should definitely make some stories seem real, but just make fun of people like J Station who like to get a bunch of views. One side of people with true killer doll stories and one side with people who just want views. I think that's a genius idea and I hope they do it. Overall, I'm actually pretty excited with some of the stuff that we got here to unravel. I know I'm getting this information from 3C Films, and that's why I advise you guys to go check him out and support his video. I'm making this video to keep people up to date who may not be subscribed to him, which I'm pretty sure most of you guys are. But some of the people who may not know, I want to keep them up to date with this whole TV series. And overall, I'm super looking forward to it. Seeing what we've talked about in this video, there's just so many more possibilities, and I cannot wait for more Chucky on the little screen. But real quick, before I go, I want to acknowledge this really quick. The only times I've actually talked about this are in posts on Instagram and on my YouTube community tab. Chucky has an official YouTube channel now. That's right, if you want to check it out, I'll make sure to leave a link down below. I'm pretty excited about it. I'm hoping to see a lot more on that channel very soon. But if you guys enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, subscribe for more content, and definitely subscribe to Become a Slasher, all social media links, and my merch down in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching my video on the Chucky TV series. I just wanted to talk about this again. I love talking about the Chucky TV series. I'm hoping that it won't be delayed as bad as some other like film projects might be, because I've heard that like Venom's delayed to like 2021 in June, I think. But yeah, so I hope that it's not gonna get delayed too bad. But I'm out of here. I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget, guys, to keep on slashing.